received an early Valentine's present that came in the mail from Moosey. Isn't this wreath beautiful? He gave it to me this morning. Well, hello, my friends. Sorry I didn't get this up yesterday. I had intended to, but it was just one of those ennui days where I just sort of did a few chores around the house and just couldn't get my mojo going to get this up. So in this video, I'm going to share a lot of products and things that I use to maintain this body that I have and to keep me comfortable. And that's the main thing, comfortable and living the best life that I can live right now. We did have a visit from Matthew a couple of days ago. As a matter of fact, on Saturday, he came up and he helped me out in the sheds. We're measuring for, let's get out of that light. So what have we decided here, Matt, that we can do?
Well, I think you can get a 5-foot cabinet here, or a shelf.
Right.
And then we might be able to get one this way too, if you want. We could get a 6-footer this way.
But then we have all these other ones in the front.
Yeah, but if a 6-footer, we could get another 16 tubs.
I might do. He's helping me with some stacking shelves so I can have access to my treasures and my necessities. Matthew also stayed and helped me change the sheets. Now, you know, the last time we did that, I videoed it and it was called It's a Sheety-Job. And Moose was trying to help me with the duvet and everything. And somebody called him a slacker. He left and went back to the ball game and left me alone with it. So Matthew did the sheety-job today with putting the duvet inside the duvet cover. And he's such a great guy. He also helped me with a stopped up sink and got that going. He's helping to put the sheets and the new duvet on. Not new, but newly washed. And if you remember the old one, Matthew says he's a pro about this.
Come on. I grew up doing this.
Okay. So what are we doing, Matt?
2 corners, duvet inside, corner and corner.
Yeah.
And now, my experience is you just got to flip out.
Woohoo! Oh.
Now we just got to do corner again.
Corner.
So we got a corner.
All right.
We got a corner.
I better go help him soon.
And
As you remember, Moose was considered a slacker on this job by one of our viewers. I think on Sunday I shared, what's today, Monday? I did share some things from the bedroom that a new cream, actually it's a gel that I've been using on my face that Santa brought with the help of Moose and Colleen, and I absolutely love it. I'm going to share that. Shared my nice ice cold roller to kind of get some of the puffiness down on the eyes from whether it's Christmas or whatever. If you think you want to watch what Nanny went through today with the aging maintenance, stick around and you'll see what some maintenance does for a gal that's in the 3rd act of the play. I read somewhere that they liken life and the different age brackets to a play. 1st act, 2nd act, 3rd act. Might even be a 4th act, who knows. My hair turned out a little too straight, I think. I preferred the shorter, tighter bit of a curl. Maybe I should have used my Remington hot rollers, but at any rate, it's nice to be back with a hairdo. I've been pulling it back for so long. Maybe that's why I didn't notice the growth. I hope you're taking your collagen, ladies, because my hair has grown that much since before Christmas. I cut it at Christmas time about here, And I just noticed now, I tried to do that shorter hairdo. It's a little too much big hair right now, I think, for me. Not that I have a lot of it. It's just that it's too long, I think. I prefer a little bit of a shorter, fluffier look. So, as you know, I take this Vital Proteins, collagen supplements, peptides, and it's helping me with my joint pain, with the knees, with the flare-ups of hips, with my shoulder, and I swear it's helping with everything. You know, they say you lose collagen starting in your 20s, and it has been proven. Even studies, they're studying this like crazy because they're calling it the magical secret. And it helps with your elasticity in your skin. And the good thing about it is you don't have to wait a year to notice results. A month and you're in business with this. I love it, ladies. I've told you about it before. You could start with the smaller jar. I think I bought this for $22 at Walmart. The next time I'm getting the big jar, because 2 scoops in your coffee in the morning and you're done. Don't go 1 scoop. If you're gonna do this, do the 2 scoops and build up that protein and collagen in your body, and you will be surprised at all the things. This is a magical secret. Now, this is rated in the top 3. It's not always the top one. There are others, but choose your own. I seem to like this. The other thing I wanted to share with you before I had forgotten when I was in the bedroom, I was having my second cup of coffee because I was up very early taking my shower way before Moose even woke up. So I had my first cup of coffee at 5 in the morning with my collagen in it. And normally I don't have a second cup, but I did feel like one after I got out of the shower and started to chat with you gals. So I'm holding off doing my whitening of my teeth until now, and finished with my coffee, and I won't eat for a while. I think I've shared these before with you. I did this couple months ago. I think it was before Christmas. I did it 6 or 7 days in a row, and you all noticed the whiteness of my teeth. It really does work. Now, this is the Crest 3D white strips, and I get the glamorous white, I think it's called. Now, it was on sale for $29.99, the box of 16. I did throw the box away, and I just saved these in an envelope, but it is really great. You put these strips on top and bottom. It says keep them on for half an hour, but I keep them on for an hour. I can take that. And I tell you, doing it a couple days in a row, it will whiten up your teeth. Try it. I did get these on Amazon, and I think you get 16 strips. Check on Amazon. I will put it in the description box below. I meant to do all this yesterday, but it was just an ennui day. And today, it's maintenance. Now, I got in the shower this morning by 6:30, 6:45, and I did all my exfoliating and various things. You know, an 85-year-old body needs a lot of extra work, especially one with very, very dry skin in the middle of winter. And that's what's happening to me now. You know, I noticed the other day when I was filming, and I think I was sitting right here, I did have those little, I don't know what you call them, but it was a little bubble of salt or water or maybe fat. And I haven't been using these. I've had these in my freezer. These are the nice rollers that even right now, it's so nice and cold. And I noticed some people use these first thing in the morning to reduce any swelling that you've had overnight. And I believe in these. And today, now that I have put everything that I need on my body, and I'm all oiled up, as Moose says, I've done my nails, I've done my toenails, which is probably the biggest problem of all. Done the toenails. I have taken all my polish off my nails, and I have filed them down, mainly because I've had polish on much too long, and my nails seem to be suffering from it, although they are growing. When you have that polish on too often, I think it ruins the surface. So what I've been using, which I also use on my hair, believe it or not, as my slugging every once in a while. Sometimes I'll put this greasy stuff in my hair, leave it on all day long or overnight, and it does give a beautiful shine and does renew my hair, which as I get older does turn dry, very dry, just like my skin. I'm just a dry old gal. That's all there is to it. So I use this for my nails, and all morning since I've gotten out of the shower, I just, in between my chores of feeding and doing some laundry, and I have clothes on the bed that I'm about to fold, yesterday's sheets. Yesterday was kind of a maintenance for the cottage day. So besides my nice rollers to use on my face, and I think especially in the winter time, especially maybe when I'm eating some carbs and things I shouldn't be eating. And this, by the way, the smaller roller is probably the one that you would use here. Oh, that feels so good. But remember also, I did show you those lymphatic drain exercises that, I'll pick that up later, that Barb showed me, that we do have lymphatic drains on the sides of our faces, above the nose. I think there's one up here, there's several down here. So if you massage, like Barb shows us how to do, it's all on the upswing, make sure that you do some massaging and push everything out toward the drains, which are on the sides of your faces. So I have been neglecting doing that. In fact, I have to get back to a lot of good habits, maintenance habits that I had at one time, but there's so many other things going on. So I put on my cozy sweater. In fact, I think these sweaters that I have, especially living in a cottage that's on the cool side in the winter, I think sweaters are the way to go, these sweater sets and everything. So I'm not putting any of my good winter sweaters away yet. Spring is not here yet. Now, what I want to share to you are some of the things that I use in my winter maintenance of an aging body. And there's nothing wrong with those words. You know, when people use anti-aging and they're talking about products or whatever, other people get upset. What the heck? It's a natural process. We do age. Everybody ages. And you just try and do the best you can in maintenance and taking care, and be grateful that you are aging and that you have what you have. So one of the things I have been using in my exfoliating my very flaky body, and I don't put this on my face, by the way, is this ammonium lactate 12%. I've shown you this before, and it's good for the skin. Billy's wife, Bonnie, is a wound nurse, and she knows a lot of good products. And this is one that Moosey has used. And this morning after my shower, I did put this all over my body, and hopefully my flaky skin will say yes to this. So I put that on. Then that's after I get out, all over the body, except on my face. Now on my face, as you know, my Nivea is my holy grail. I've used it since I was in my 30s. I use it day and night, and sometimes I just leave it on all day. Plus, I like to slug. We've all learned that slugging term of putting Vaseline on and just leaving it on all day and all night. And then I do sleep on my little satin pillowcase. I don't know whether you can see it here. Where is it? Here it is. My satin pillowcase that I got in the Dollar Tree, believe it or not. It's just newly washed. I've washed it umpteen times. And it is so good for your face and your skin, and anything that you put on your skin. It's good for your hair as well. And one of these is $1 at the Dollar Tree. So see if they still have them. This I've used for a year and a half now. When I found them, I gave them to the girls too. but what I want to show you is a new product that Santa Claus gave me in my stocking with a little help from Moosey, who had a little help from Colleen. And it's something that I've never used before, and as you know, I love my castor oil. Cannot put makeup on unless I put castor oil on first. In fact, I did it by mistake the morning we were going to the doctor early in the morning, and I went to put some makeup on, and it wouldn't glide, it wouldn't smear on my dry face, and I realized I hadn't used my castor oil. However, this is something called Bio Gel, and Colleen has been using this for she told me about 5 years. It comes in a bigger jar. It even has a smaller sample size. It's not expensive. I believe they're under $10. And what it is, it's a pink gel, quite jelly, really jelly, if you can see that on my hand. And I love this. When I put it on, I'm going to put it on now because I don't have any makeup on. And it just feels so good on my face. Now I will use this on my face and on my neck. And if I didn't have a sweater on, I would put it on my décolleté, my chest. And I just love this. It is, it feels like velvet going on. And it seems to last a long time because you don't use much. I always have a tendency to use an excess. It feels so nice on your lips. And I put it all over, even on the eyelids. And I leave it, and it will eventually sink in. And sometimes I have been using this instead of castor oil before makeup, or sometimes even in the morning or at night. They have a bio oil, which Colleen puts on her body as well. You know, Nivea used to make a beautiful body oil, and we used that for years and years and years, all my daughters and myself. But then they stopped that. The girls even used to use it after they would shave their legs and would give their legs a nice shiny color when they were tan in the summer. And she uses this bio oil. Now she buys this at Ulta. Is it Ulta? Yes. She's an Ulta shopper, but I found it on Amazon and it's cheap, inexpensive. And I would get one of these. Get the tiny one to try it. You'll love it, and then you'll buy the bigger one. Believe me, I love this. And you know what? Even if you don't have dry skin, it's such a beautiful, you know, whatever you've been using or whatever, see if this can take its place. I love it. I really do. Besides the comfort feel, I'm sure. And several people have been asking, what's that shine or a gleam to your face? Now, as you know, I do use a glow stick on my cheeks and my nose and up here. But this look, I noticed on my face the other day after putting this on under my makeup, it does give a kind of a glow, not a glow, but a creamy, soft look to your face. And that's what we're all looking for, isn't it? Now, one thing left to share in my maintenance, dry skin maintenance. Now, this is not a daily thing. Hopefully, I should use it every couple of days. That's what Margie says. But I don't. I tend to wait too long, and then it's a big deal. Like today. It's been a while since I've had a good maintenance day. But since I did everything this morning after my shower, while Bill was still sleeping, but I was out by 7:30 with the hair all ready to go, scrunched and soaking my feet so that I could clip my nails, which I did. That takes forever. And fortunately, I can still do that. This is, and I think I've shown you this before, this is a tool that is a sander. Now, it is electric, and they say that's why it works so well. It's not battery operated. And it's just a little tool that has a little sander on the end, and it comes with a pack of 60 sanders. Now, all you do is you take one, you pull off the little paper on the back, just stick it here, and it has several speeds. And this is what you do your feet and your heels with. For years, I did the old tools, you know, the scrapers, the sandpaper, the eggs, and all those tools, these types of things. And I did this for years, and it was a job. Fortunately, I was able to do it. But this is a lifesaver. And I just plugged it in. It has one of these on the chain, and it has several speeds. I'm going to put it on now and show you. Okay, it's going around, and there's a little wheel on the side. Run this around your heels, around the sides of your feet, around your toes if you have skin there, on the back of your heels and the back of your foot. It's wonderful and saves so much anguish saves energy. Those are my little tools that help keep Nanny going, keep on trucking. It's not hard if you do it regularly. I just have a tendency to kind of neglect myself from time to time, and then all of a sudden want to just dig in and have a full day. Fortunately, I can still do most of it myself. And of course, these are all my little tools in here to do my feet, my clippers, my tweezers, my everything. Oh, that's another thing I forgot. I didn't get the little whiskers on my chinny chin chin today, but I will go back. I did these the other day because Bonnie at Christmas time yanked one of them. Matthew has a habit of doing that too, so that's when I know it's time. Well, I think we have accomplished a lot for the day. Matt and I spent a good portion of the morning in the shed measuring for shelves and finding things like my duvets and sheets and various things. Then Matthew helped me with the bed, raising up one side, putting new sheets on. It's been a huge help. In the meantime, we have a stopped up sink for some reason or other, but we'll get that straightened out. It's so good having someone helping you to do this job. You know, Shannon and Brendan used to help me do all this, and they still do, but of course Brendan's away at school, but Shannon can still help. But this time we needed some big help. Matthew and Moosey are watching football in the living room, and I decided to just sit in here after our work day, and I'm kind of tired after changing sheets and rumbling around in the shed. I just put in some, what do you call those, scallop au gratin potatoes with some ham, just a flat ham steak. We're having that with some applesauce for supper tonight. So as soon as this game is over, we will eat. It's cold still. I can't believe it. I'm sending Matthew home with some boots and booties for Lauren. She has the same size as I do. And Cindy just sent a picture. She's off to winter formal and looks absolutely beautiful. So I'm half in my jammies. Actually, I didn't really get out of half of my jammies today working around. I figure I wasn't leaving that. I sort of have to film from here right now because the boys are in there, and there's no way I can interrupt a football game. But it looks like Monday, Matthew and I are going to be FaceTiming from Lowe's. He's going to be picking out the shelves. We've measured what we need, and I think I know about how many tubs I need ready access to. And we figured out how many we can put on each shelf, how high we can go, and I'm going to be in business again. Well, I think that's it for today. Not too much going on except maintaining this aging body and keeping us happy and comfortable. Now, I think I'm going to make this in the next video. Now, I did read up that if you're going to use a cake mix, you probably would want to use 2 boxes for a bundt cake, because you do have to fill up all the bottom, and if you want those trees to stand nice and tall, you probably will use 2 boxes. So I'm going to the store today, and I'm going to get maybe a chocolate and vanilla, and maybe swirl them. I don't know how that would look on the trees. They might look better maybe if I dyed. I wonder if I should dye one of the mixes. We'll see what I decide to do. But I am going to make a bundt cake in the next video, and with this Nordic ware that I got for Christmas from Debbie. I hope that if you have not subscribed yet, you might want to think about it. You know, I do try and upload at least 2 videos a week. I know I did the 25 days without skipping a day for Christmas, and I know you all love that, but I don't know how I could ever do that now. Might do it again next Christmas, because it was a challenge, and I think challenges are good for your mental attitude at this point, and it sure kept me busy, and that's the name of the game. Subscribe, please. It would really make us happy, and it tells us that you like our videos. And comments are so much fun. It's kind of like we talk back and forth. And I hope that we're inspiring you. Moosey is outside today. I did refill some of the bird snacks for the birds, and would you believe those birdies came right away? So they must be looking for some food right now. Thanks so much for watching and for being such loyal friends. I love you, and God bless us all, each and every one of us. Stay safe in this crazy weather. We've had high wind alerts yesterday and today. It's always something here in California, but the rest of the world has its problems too. And let's all pray for world peace while we're at it.